Hello. Greetings. If Nerd Victor shows up, I'll definitely play some Battleship. But right now, I don't see him. So, I wanted to play Wheel of Fortune. But the other Switch dock doesn't work. So now, I'm sending my Animal Crossing dock back. And this one, the Animal Crossing one, literally just doesn't power up. So it's under warranty, so you can repair it for free. The other dock powers up, but there's no HDMI. So yeah. He finally got a working fridge. Nice. I don't even know how it broke. I used it to play Wheel of Fortune. And it worked for that stream. But then right after, I don't know if like the HDMI just broke or something. Because now it won't work on mine. So I feel like now I gotta send this one. How long are warranties for Switches? Mr. Flippy, 33 bits, same with 33 bits. Can you just plug an HDMI directly into the Switch? What? You can plug a USB-C directly into the Switch. I mean, could I plug like a USB-C to HDMI into my thing and bypass the dock? Is that like a thing I could do? I don't know. I just want to play Wheel of Fortune. That's all I wanted. Just wanted Wheel of Fortune. Do you have an adapter? I mean, I have a razor rip saw and I have a splitter. So instead, we're just going to watch Bob and Brad physical therapy, and we're going to learn some stuff about posture. Yeah, everybody's going to learn today. That's the plan. You may or may not need to hear this. I hope you have the best day ever. Accomplish every goal you have for yourself and more. You deserve it. Hey, thanks. Thanks for the positivity. Lightning just scared the crap out of me. It struck a pole 2 streets down. What the shit? Goblins of Io was literally today, so you missed it. It's every Wednesday on Brett Ultimus's channel, and we usually start around 7:30 Eastern time. So, what's up, gamers? This is so me. I don't even realize it. Thanks for all the free content. You got a real nice back and forth with extremely useful info. Bam, bam, bam.
Thanks.
Yeah, I could probably turn on dark mode. Hold on. Normally I don't use this browser, that's why. Appearance theme. What the shit? I just want dark mode.
Thanks.
Dark theme. There we go. Recneps with the 45 months. Thank you for the 45 months.
Thanks.
Swipe. Thank you for the 45 months. Thank you, thank you. And I sell cabbages with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Electric Mammoth. Swipe. CK Good. Swipe. Nicterthia. Swipe. Morple. Swipe. And Flaccid Baron. Swipe. Yo, Flaccid Baron gets a sub. If we're going dark, change the light colors. There's too many things going on. This is what we're staying in at. Do. I'm sitting pretty much horizontally on a gaming chair with legs stretched over the end of a table. I'm ready to learn. Alright, yeah, we're going to be learning. I'm just finishing my chicken here. Alright, and then we'll start learning. This is the content they don't want you to see. They don't want you to see this. Let's see, let's open up, how many videos do Bob and Brad have? Hi, I'm Bob. They got a lot of videos, dude. I also got how to walk correctly. Oh boy. Let me cue that one up. I'm probably walking wrong. Who is they? That's what I always say. These are the tips and tricks they don't want you to know. This crazy secret has doctors in shambles. All right. Are these two foods causing you to die? Almost done with your masters. Nice. Hell yeah. All right. Let's hear Bob and Brad. Is everyone ready? Here we go.
Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Hi folks, I'm Bob Shaw, physical therapist. Brad Heineck, physical therapist. Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet. In our opinion, of course. Today we're going to talk about, is this one position the main cause of your neck pain?
Is it?
Try this simple test. So
Okay.
basically, with neck pain, quite often
right.
what Brad and I see, it's the forward head posture. That's the problem. So Brad, let's demonstrate that. You from your side, my from this side, and you're just, your head is forward. And the problem with that is that every inch your neck moves forward puts 10 more pounds of pressure on your neck. So if you get
Oh, yeah, I'll turn it up a bit more.
that's 30 pounds of extra pressure on your neck. So
Oh,
one
God.
simple test you can do to see if this is the problem. One, you can hang out in this direction for quite a while
Okay.
and see if your pain starts increasing. But you might be able to enhance it a little bit if you actually take your fingers
All
and
right.
push down. Yeah, and if that increases
Oh.
your pain,
Eh.
and then you try it with your
All
inverted
right.
posture and push down. And a lot of times you're going to see improvement. Brad,
Oh,
you were
yeah.
saying you heard comments all the time on the internet?
Yeah, on
About-
our channel, people talk about doing the upright posture, starting the chin tuck, and oftentimes immediately find relief with that. However, I know from patients, if they've been this way for a long time,
Oh, yeah.
then it takes a little bit more.
Oh, it takes a long time. I've experienced it myself. It's a very sneaky thing. I mean, you're working as a
Definitely
computer.
is, Bob.
I'm very aware of my posture. I'll even do some chin tucks, and all of a sudden, you just start drifting forward.
That's
and then
true.
your wife walks by
Yeah,
and
walks
says,
by and
your
criticizes me.
posture, Bob.
And of course, I don't want to hear that. So, but especially once I start,
Dude, especially with
getting
the
pain,
microphone,
it
leaning in
won't
like
go away.
this.
Yeah, I mean, it won't go away until like the next day.
You know,
So.
I'll do it too, and I'll notice at the base of my neck, there's some pain, and oftentimes some tingling,
Oh, yeah.
like ants walking, and I've heard that from patients many times. So if you do feel that down,
Yeah, I feel that.
Posture.
So yeah, we want you to do the chin tucks, obviously, because that's
Chin
not
tucks.
only is it a good
Oh,
exercise, it's
God.
also a reminder.
Oh, my. That's not good. That hurts.
I also like the ones with
Is it
holes.
bad if it hurts?
That actually feels good sometimes. That's a
Oh,
stretch.
my God.
But the common cause of this harmful position of the neck is a lot of things that
Mm.
run into every day.
Right?
The most common one, I would say, is your computer screen is
Oh,
too
my-
low.
Yep.
Now, Brad's got this set up pretty
Too
good
low.
for his arms.
Right.
His arms are vertical
Let's see,
here
if I'm like...
and horizontal, or
I guess it might be a little too low. Maybe I have to
And,
like...
that's so his arms are good, but look at his neck. For him to get so
The screen's way too
maybe
low.
just-
right. So that's why we suggest that you need a separate keyboard if you have a laptop. There's no way around it.
Right.
And if you don't, if you have a regular computer,
There we go.
You can
All right,
actually
that's a little higher.
raise the screen up then.
Right.
And-
Yeah.
Whether you use books or boxes or buy an actual plastic screen raiser
Right.
that are adjustable, whatever works for you. But
I
we
got
need
some
to get
Asus
this
swag
thing,
monitors,
we'll show
dude.
you just a bit.
I can
As far
flip
as
these
the
things
keyless
horizontal.
Or the wireless keyboard, they're not very expensive, $20 or $30.
And that's not a wireless one.
That's not a gaming
Well,
keyboard, Brad.
maybe with the Mach one.
Yeah, it's a Mako.
But anyways,
I'm not gonna play League on that thing.
Right. But, it works good
And Brad
for
put
videos.
green on there so you can see it real well.
Right, because if we're on this black table, it's gonna
Right.
blend
That's
right
nice of Brad.
But, and then you get one of these.
You can get a
Yeah, I don't
latch,
think
right?
he's a gamer.
Sure.
They're cushiony on the bottom. They're about $20 or $30, and you set it there, and when it's on your lap, it's going to be the right height.
I mean, I could game.
Are we going to go?
I mean, I could, like, laptop
so the
game,
Right height for this,
you know?
when you're in good posture, you're here, and you got your keyboard properly.
All right.
When you go horizontal from your eyeballs,
Horizontal.
it should be about the center or just above the screen. Depends on who you're reading, but either way, it's going
Okay.
to be a lot better than when you're down. I can speak personally. Like at the end of the night, it's like I want to go in my recliner.
Oh my God, he's raising
work
that
on
desk.
the computer, and I cannot get good. I get a it can't be in your lap. So what I do is I put pillows
Now-
and I build it up.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, and it actually works, but it's It just
It's not the best thing. It's
Now, at least
just,
I
unfortunately,
take it they
see
don't
so
have
many
desktop
kids
monitors.
that, would sit on their bed.
Oh,
and
yeah.
and
Yeah.
they wonder why they have neck pain and problems.
Now,
such a young
my
age.
problem, Bob, is I'm
So-
kind of turned like this
No,
and
So here
like
we are.
this,
I was gonna say, wow, we
and
have
then I
an
do
adjustable
this,
table here with-
which explains
with-
why it
I
hurts
don't
to
have
go
one of
this
those.
way.
They're expensive. But again, just do
All right.
something
To raise
We're cracking the code.
This is the height that it should be at, and yeah, it's going to make a big difference.
Now, the other one that was really a problem area for me is, I had everything at the right height,
Sure.
but I have bifocals.
Ah,
There is no
bifocals.
way to read through my bifocals without going like this.
Right.
So
Because you got to line
Classic.
things up.
So or if you have trifocals. So I bought some glasses that are just for the computer. They're reading glasses.
Sure.
I got them through Zenny Optical,
Uh-huh.
if you want to know. And you can get them really
Bifocals,
inexpensive.
dude, classic.
And they're set for 40 inches. And I just slip those on, and I can sit up straight, and
Sure.
I can read it, and it works out fantastic. It was probably one of the best purchases I made this year.
Dang,
And
one of the
I
best.
find with my cheaters,
That's high praise.
I have to do the same thing.
Right.
It's like, so I did talk to my eye doctor.
See, I
about-
don't got the
got an eye
bifocals.
exam
I just got the
about a month
mic,
ago.
where I have to like
And he
lean
said,
up to the
"Well, you
mic,
need to
and just
change
by
the
doing
number
that, I'm like,
at 2.5.
you know,
And he said, well, go to a 2.0, and that's going to change.
2.0 is going to
Does that
change.
make noise, Mike? Sorry. So that if you had
This is a
cheaters,
top
the
quality
number you have
YouTube
here
channel,
can
dude.
change the distance that your focus is in. It's doing similar to what Bob did, but it's,
Right.
you're doing it on your own, and you have to play with it a little bit.
So you'll need a separate set of
Yeah, maybe I should
yeah,
get like
you
what
just
they
do
got, the
by
little
your
like
computer,
Right.
or like I-
thing. You know, the audio quality will
$5
drop a
for
lot,
you buy a
but
whole bunch of
My
them.
wife's got about 50 of them around the house.
my neck
and
will be
they're everywhere.
Yeah, it's a real.
my neck will be good.
Okay, next one. If your back slumps,
All right.
there's no way you can have good posture. I mean, if you're like this,
Uh-oh.
you just can't.
Uh-oh.
You're going to extend, or it's going to be forward head.
Yep.
So if you're in a soft chair like a couch, you want to make sure you put a throw pillow behind it. for your
Right,
Support.
right.
If you're in an office chair, you want to have one with a good design that's fairly solid. A lot of times you're just doing this. What Brad's doing, you're on the edge of the chair.
Yeah. Sit like this. If you're leaning back and you
Okay.
you don't have things aligned with good posture, and some people, I've had a lot of people, particularly young people, I correct their posture and I say, oh, this is strange.
Yeah, yeah.
It hurts a little bit. It's because they're so used to
Just
this.
so accustomed to that.
Oh,
it
God.
feels like they're really sitting up straight.
I'm
when
getting
actually
called out.
it's normal.
Yeah.
So, also in your car seat,
Ooh,
you got to
yeah.
really watch out. You might have to get a lumbar support or
Right.
something.
I do have my lumbar,
You
but
straight
it's
up.
not useful because it's too far back.
People hate when we bring this up, but your iPad or your phone, you want to make sure you bring it up to you and you're not going down to it,
Right.
because this is what we see all the time.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I guess
I
that's
have to think of it myself. You think about it like a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yep.
Tyrannosaurus.
So we don't need it. If you're down here with it, it's fine, but you need to look down with
Yeah,
your
you
eyeballs.
move your eyes
Your eyeballs
only.
do that. We don't want this.
Oh yeah.
Now, the other one is if you're using too many pillows in bed, especially lying on your back,
Yeah.
that's going to move your head forward like this. Or, Brad, do you want to tell your experience? Watch TV.
Well, which one?
Oh. I feel that, Brad.
Oh, yes.
Watching TV on the couch.
Yeah, and I thought
Yeah,
I
Ray.
had good posture. And I thought, this is great. I'm going to be in a nice posture. And the next day I wake up with a terrible neck ache. So
Yeah, it
anyways,
was bad for you.
Oh, yeah.
Lots
week,
of,
yeah, and
you pay the price.
yeah. So I eliminated that posture.
So those are some of the common things that are caused.
Dude, he
forward
eliminated
head.
that posture. He
By the
took
way,
it out
these
back and just
programs are
shotgunned
part
it.
of a series of videos on neck pain. Go to bobandbrad.com. go
Bob
to
and
neck
Brad-
pain,
Bob and Brad
and you'll
programs.
Find, I don't know what we got, 20-some, I think. 20-some videos. And
Damn,
you can
20-something.
watch the ones that pertain to you.
Right, just go to the title, you'll see it, click on it, and you'll notice on the side it says PDF. There's a printout that'll come out of your computer, and it'll have on paper a review of the video with the exercises
What?
on there. So
You can
that
print
can
off
use that as a
PDFs of
reminder.
exercises?
You don't have to keep going back. It's a wonderful deal. It's completely free. We do not even ask for your email, and it keeps all of them right there.
Damn, look at these links from Bob and Brad.
Search in the YouTube channel for when you lose a video. It's like, how do I get back to the one?
Right.
You can't remember the title. So
Yep.
Very convenient.
Our gift to you.
That's right. Bob and Brad say happy birthday.
Thanks, Bob and Brad.
No.
All right. I want to see. This was how to walk correctly. Now we're going to learn how to walk correctly. Let's see here.
The two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heine, physical therapist.
Together we
Hey,
have the
Bob.
most famous physical
Hey, Brad.
therapists on the internet.
And our opinion, of course, Bob.
Okay, the
It is a
title of
top
today's
quality
program,
jingle. That's like
Physical
easily one of the
Therapist
best YouTube
Shows
jingles
How to
I've heard.
Walk Correctly. Are we serious? I mean, we're actually going to show people how to walk? Yes,
I'm
we
ready.
are. If you want to have less neck pain, back pain, hip pain, knee pain, and foot pain while walking, not to mention some people even get headaches while they're walking
Ah.
because of poor posture.
Headaches
Follow these
from
guidelines.
walking.
We'll talk about it. Walking's really fantastic if it's done correctly. We'll show you how to do it correctly.
All right.
Okay, Bob.
By the way, if you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload
I was
going
going to subscribe to Bob and Brad, but they
Wow.
upload. Oh, my God, dude, look at this.
Also, if you're new to our channel, go to bobandbrad.com because we're always
All right, pause. Now this is the best. This is the best self-promotion I think I've ever seen. Most people, they've got like, fancy graphics pop up. Yeah, like the YouTube subscribe button pop up with like a little bell and it's like bling. They literally just wrote their shit down on a big ass business card. They just hold it up. Like, hey, check it out. Like, honestly, the amount of that's crazy production value. Here's the thing. Most people, they're so like desensitized to all those little flashy graphics and stuff that pop up that when they do something like this, you're just like, you're thrown off. You're like, oh my God. You're like, oh, what? That's an actual, that's just a business card. And then boom, I'm in.
doing a giveaway. And right this week, we're giving
Oh,
away the
now
Sleep
they do.
Invasion
Now they throw
mattress.
that up.
That's right, Bob.
This
That's
is
the way
just
to do
a
it.
sample of the mattress. The mattress is much bigger. You can also go to Facebook. The contest will be pinned at the top of the page. Go to Twitter, or Instagram, or TikTok.
Dude,
Real
they're on
quickly the
TikTok.
mattress, it's made up of 700 individual
Bob and Brad
mattresses,
are on
and
TikTok.
it's got air channels that help keep it cool.
That's right.
So we personally,
Both your parents are physical
we
therapists?
both
Oh
have
my
this
God.
mattress, and we both love them.
Separate mattresses.
Do they correct your posture?
We personally both have
Carry on.
mattresses.
We better get on with the video.
All
You
right.
guys got to get in.
All right, so let's talk about it.
Dude,
The
I'm going to
first
go
thing
on
you wanna do-
TikTok if that's what I can see now. Bob and Brad.
First thing you want to do when you're walking is reduce impact. This is the same truth that can be held with running.
Sure.
Okay.
There's been a lot of discussion and a lot of books about it, that you want to run with less impact. And I don't know if there's been studies on this.
I mean, I probably need this. I do running.
Anecdotally, a lot of people that tell me
I only run
they're
for like
having a
10
lot of
minutes, though.
pain throughout their limbs
Yep.
with running. But once they started doing the 4-foot running
Right.
or the mid-foot running,
The
their
mid-foot
pain levels
running.
decreased.
What?
So what he's talking about is when your foot comes down in front of you, if you strike with your heel first, which is very common, very
All right.
popular.
Okay.
What it does, it sends a force up through the leg and into the hip. That ground reaction force, they call that.
Right, there's no natural shock absorber when you hit
Oh,
heel
my
strike.
God.
It goes directly
Right.
through the bones to the joints. But if you come down on your forefoot,
Or maybe even your midfoot.
right. Well, I just want to use forefoot just to use
Right.
that
Yeah.
example.
Oh,
Look at the
yeah.
cushion that you
Yeah,
have.
it's like a shock absorber in itself.
Right, so your calf
The
muscle
foot's got a
and your
built-in
thigh
shock
become
absorber.
more of the shock absorber.
Yeah, in fact, a lot of times what they discuss is people who start becoming 4-foot runners, their calves get really sore at first because that's where the force is being taken up.
Ah,
experienced
your
that
calves
same
are
thing. I like
shock
the
absorbers.
transition.
So, as a demonstration, one thing we show people is, the other thing is if you hit your foot first, even if it's with
Oh,
walking,
man, they're busting out the skeleton.
you're really jamming the knee. Because if you hit midfoot or forefoot, you're going to have a little bit of gap in the knee. It's going to act as a shock absorber.
It's a little flexed kind
Right, a
of.
little flexed, right. So I'm going to show you, let's say we put a peanut in there.
A peanut?
This peanut's going to represent the cartilage.
What happens, Bob?
Yep, and let's say the knee is completely straight.
What?
That's why every time you hit.
There goes the cartilage.
There goes the cartilage.
What the
The
shit?
surgeon is smiling.
Yeah, but you think about it, it's not happening every time. But when you take 10,000 steps in a day, which is what they're recommending now,
Right.
that people try to get in 10,000 steps. Think about that, 10,000 times.
Yeah.
10,000 peanuts.
So anything you can do to reduce the force is going to help. So one thing you may want to think about when you're walking is to shorten your strides.
Sure.
All right.
You can increase the stride cadence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how rapidly you stride.
Oh, so
but you should
speed
shorten
walk.
the stride. So it doesn't mean you have to walk slower. It just means you're going to walk with shorter strides. That's what they recommend with running too. They actually have you run with shorter strides.
Right.
You also, if you lean forward slightly, because if you're leaning back, that's when you're doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Almost
Oh.
forced into the heel.
Wait,
Yeah,
so my
if you
bad
lean
for-
forward a little bit
My bad posture is actually correcting
And it's
my
a
walking.
very slight lean, because if you
Slightly.
lean too far forward, then it's a postural, and that's problems too.
Oh,
So
never
this is
mind.
a subtle.
Never mind.
Now,
All
the
right.
last thing I was going to... Oh, there those
Oh,
are two.
yeah.
But I was going to mention this one. This is a little harder for a lot of people to understand, is to actually engage your glutes.
Right.
Because your glutes are larger muscles.
Ah, the
and
glutes.
They actually take a little bit of force off the legs.
Right.
Engage
So
your ass.
They talk about, again, if you take a shorter strides, but you actually want to kind of push off and feel your glutes engaged. So you can walk like this. You can feel your butt muscles kind of kick.
All right.
You walk around the neighborhood like that too sometimes.
Yeah, and I'm on the list now, I think.
They do talk.
Yeah,
the
they do
neighbors.
talk. Anyway, that's something you can mess with. It's just a lot easier to shorten.
Dude, this is the
stride
best
and
YouTube
make
channel
sure
I've
you're
found
getting
since,
on
like,
your
Review
forefoot
Bro. I'm not
or
gonna lie.
midfoot.
Sure.
You want to talk about that, Brad, too? That's another
Right.
way to...
Now, I've tried doing what Bob said I can do it running. I turned into a 4-foot runner, and I've tried the walking thing. I don't walk around like this, but that's challenging for me.
It is.
And if you really have a hard time with it, and you just get some insoles or some more cushioned shoes. You can buy shoes with more
Copyright
cushions
claim.
than
I don't think
walking
Bob
shoes
and
are
Brad are
very
gonna
heavily
copyright
cushioned.
strike
If
me.
you don't have that, you can actually buy some
If anything, I'm
inserts,
promoting their stuff.
and they don't have an arch to speak of. The
Yeah, they're
primary
not arch supports.
Right. The primary goal is just to cushion your feet. I've had people that work on concrete.
Yes.
That's a good option for them,
Yeah.
especially if they have to wear dress shoes. With the
Brad probably would.
just
Nah, I don't
go-
think
A
so.
rigid insole.
Exactly. That can be a good option.
Now, these are, a lot of times you just take out the existing insert
Right.
and replace it with this. You can cut these off so that
Cut
they
'em
fit
off.
in your shoe. Yeah, I usually just take the old one out, put it on top,
For a
trace
pattern.
it out for a pattern.
And if it's a
Huh.
dress shoe that you do not have,
Thanks.
well, then you're going to have to be creative. You can do it. Just that's what they're made to do, just to cut the 4-foot to fit the shoe.
Right.
You can do it.
All right, all right.
All right, once you reduce the impact, you've
Okay.
got to be concerned about posture. Because I see people running, Brad, and I see them walking, and they're walking like this. And if you walk like this, you're getting a little bit of the jarring.
Sure.
And,
Yeah, I gotta bring this up on Cox and Crendor, no doubt.
They walk
Sure.
because they're going like this.
Hold on, I gotta write it
and
down too.
Pressing the spine there.
Yeah. I
And the
call
Let me write it down.
I call it the gooseneck.
The gooseneck, yeah.
The
But-
gooseneck.
Yeah, and again,
Bob
not to get confused
and
when he
Brad.
said you lean forward.
Yeah, we don't want you leaning forward like this.
Not round it. It's just a very
Yeah,
slight.
keeping your body still in straight posture. Good point, Brad.
If you're thinking about your
You're almost falling forward.
yeah, but you're not.
Right, but you're not.
Just a hint of that direction.
Yeah, I'm actually writing it down for Cox and
When you're
Crendor. I gotta
walking,
bring this
every
up.
So often, I want you to do some chin tucks.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the
And
chin
like,
tucks
give it a
again.
reminder. This is where you want to
Oh,
have
my
your
God.
head. You want your ears directly over your
Right,
shoulders.
right.
As much as you can attain that, it's good.
The
for
chin
you.
tucks hurt.
And this is one you can do without the neighbors talking.
Right.
You know, just
subtly.
And
do
you
a
don't have
couple
to
chin
do them forever. Just 2 or 3 of them.
Right.
Good reminder.
You might have Gladys Kravitz
Oh, my
looking out
God.
the window there, and she'll see you right when you're doing it. But, she always
Ooh.
talks about everything. She was from Bewitched. She was the neighbor, nosy
Oh,
neighbor.
Bewitched.
Gladys
Yeah.
Kravitz.
Bewitched. Oh my god, I haven't seen that show since I was like
next one.
7. And they put it on
Same
TV
thing,
as like the
people
old
have that
shows they were
rounded
playing.
Upper back and the shoulders are rounded and forward
Alright.
like this. So what you're going to do is you want to grab the wrist behind your back
Okay.
and stretch. And you can do this while you're walking. And
Oh, I
it's
do
the
that.
Same thing. You're going to do it intermittently while you're walking. And this looks okay, doesn't it? If you're walking
Oh
around,
yeah,
you
ever
go
since
like
I started
this.
working out a few years ago, my veins are like crazy
I'm
now.
sure the neighbors are used to anything you come up with.
Yeah.
My veins
that's
are, like,
true. That's-
legit,
And you're
like,
not going to
popping
walk
out.
like this
No,
very long.
No, just a few
I got my
steps.
biceps.
But again, it resets you.
Got my
It
biceps
resets you
popping.
into the right posture.
Exactly.
And it feels good, actually.
Yeah, you get a little stretch in there.
I always do that before I walk. I do my my back stretches. That probably helps me good.
Every morning before
You know?
I run. I walk down the hill.
Yeah.
And I stretch like this just because it's a good time to stretch. And I like to warm up a little bit, not just go right into the run. I like to walk.
Yeah, get that warm up going.
Bottom of the hill,
Yeah.
and then come back up.
No. Then I run.
Oh, I see.
So, all right. Next thing. This is hard for some people to grasp, but
All right.
actually, there's less weight on your spine when you're walking faster than there is if you walk real slow.
What?
And you're lumbering along.
Oh, I guess
So
that's true.
If you're having pain in your back, try picking up the speed a little bit. I've had this work for some patients, and they just are always, you can just see it in their eyes like, that works.
Well, I think you're getting that vertical bounce with a forward motion. That whole concept in that running book, I think that.
See, I feel like the thing is,
similar with this.
right, with like Bob and Brad, you can see like how Brad's just more like Jack. I feel like if you're like a short person like me, you have the ability to just kind of get jacked easier, or just even get toned because your muscles are just so compacted. But like when you're tall and lanky like Bob, it's just I feel like it's just a bit more difficult. I'm 5'7". 5'7".
Yeah, whatever, it works.
Lizard Spherix 53 months. Hi. What up?
We're also going to recommend, if you can, this obviously a lot of people can't do this, but it really helps if you can walk in nature. I mean, it really.
Sweet. Thank you for the 53 months.
It quoted a study in which your stress levels decrease. They compared it to walking in the city.
Yeah, I feel like being tall does suck for weightlifting.
Much better. There's less.
Yeah, and you don't got to eat as much either.
If you have a thought that tends to go through your head.
That's like the Michael Phelps or whatever. He's like 6'5". Like those athletes, they got to eat like 1 billion calories a day just to like stay at their weight.
Imagine you got traffic, you got the fumes from the cars, and versus birds singing.
Berg at 34 months, popping veins.
Right, you don't have to think about anything else.
Like,
I was just going to throw this in.
Maybe the 34 months.
I found this interesting. Steve Jobs, the guy that founded Apple.
Steve Jobs.
He used.
Hold on, I want to pause here. So I'm like, normally what happens is I'll do like stretches. I'll do like my, some of these before I'm going to work out. Do some of these, like some of these, right? And I'll do back. But I feel like I don't stretch it's like the, what are these called again? The suboccipitals, and then you got your trap muscles, and you got your quads, right? Or not quads. Quads are down there. Your what am I thinking of? The like triceps? Not triceps. Lats? No, lats. Your lats are more back here. Well, I guess I kind of stretch my lats. I don't know, but I know like my trap muscles right here. Deltoids, that's what I'm thinking of, yeah. Deltoids. Like, that area, like, whenever I massage this, like, oh my god, this is like, oh my god. It's loosening. It's loosening. And it's better.
To do walk meetings. And they found, and there's some studies on this that shows your creativity increases when you walk and you actually talk and do meetings that way. So I just thought throw it in there.
How many people
Thanks for throwing it in, Bob.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I think he often did like one-on-one meetings.
Right.
What you just walking and you see that movies like walk with me, and then we'll go and they'll talk about.
I mean, that's true. Sometimes you just gotta calm down with a walk, You don't even have to talk. You just take a walk.
Yeah, you walk and
They'll calm you down. It's like meditation.
you go for a walk, you're not going to be coming back. Remember the cannoli.
Cannoli.
You know, remember that.
All right, Bob and Brad. All right, let's see. What else do Bob and Brad have? Knee pain. How to choose running or walking shoes. 8 everyday habits. Harming your spine. Oh, Jesus. All right.
Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Boop.
Howdy, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
What do you want to wear? Cowboy hat or something?
Got my spurs on. I'm ready to go.
What's up today, Bob?
Oh, this one's a 2017. It's a little bit older. They don't got the little ear mics yet.
8 everyday habits that are harming your spine, maybe your neck and back, and you don't even know it.
Jeez.
Help you get through this so that you don't stop doing that.
And these are the things we know.
Oh yeah, there's the Packer ball. I mean, they're definitely in like
happens over a period of years.
probably like northern Wisconsin or something.
You know, largely posture, keeping
I mean, you can tell from the way they talk. They're just like, you know, Bob, don't you know?
Yes, we just found out a lot of teenagers they're looking at examining their neck, and they do x-rays of them. They found out the deterioration is equivalent to somebody who's been working at a job for like 20 years. Like even a
What?
dentist or somebody who is bent down all the time.
Oh, Jesus.
Their necks have deteriorated equal to that. So
That's not good.
Studying so hard.
well, no, they're doing this. They're on their phones, and they're not, I'm not being negative because we're all on our phones.
Right, exactly.
But when you're going to use your phone, you're going to want to bring it up like this so that, you know, again, they talk about
Oh,
the
God,
two
20
arms,
years.
The real short arms.
Yeah.
You bring it up like this.
So
So,
we should tape your short arms to your body so that
yeah, that's a good idea.
we can come up with something, Bob. All right, we'll come up with that later. Okay.
By the way, if you're new to our channel and you haven't left already, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos on how to stay healthy and fit and pain-free.
Thanks, Bob and Brad.
every day. Also go over to
Dude,
Facebook
honestly, subscribe to Bob and
like
Brad.
this because Brad and I have severe psychological complexes which have not yet been diagnosed, and we need to be.
Yeah, that's going to help us.
Dude, look at that. They got like spine. They have spine cups.
Subscribe.
That's right, 8, and maybe we'll throw in a bonus if we have time, Brad.
Yep.
So let's start off right away in the morning when you're getting out of bed.
Right.
Okay?
All right.
You start. This is what a lot of people do. And your back, by the way, is very vulnerable in the mornings because what has happened at night, discs fill up with fluid during the night. So you're actually taller in the morning
Right.
than you are during the day because during the day
What?
you start squishing some of that fluid out and you actually shorten up a little.
What?
And, you know, that's how the discs survive. They get fluid overnight, and they get nutrients, and then a day it pushes out the old fluid, and waste products go out. It's called imbibition.
Wow, that's quite impressive.
That's crazy.
You bet.
So you're starting up. You wake up in the morning. You know,
It's like your
and
body just
the first thing
refuels
a lot of
itself
people
when you
do
sleep. Like,
is they go like this,
there you go.
like this.
Yeah, the old.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this is a really hard maneuver on your back, especially. In
Damn,
the
yeah, I'm like 5'8" in the morning, dude. Let's go.
Here,
all rounded out.
Yeah, which puts a lot of pressure on the back side of the disc. And if you do have a start of a herniation, which you would not know yet,
Or a bulging disc.
right?
Oh,
that-
God, I don't want any bulging discs.
Right. So just all we want you to do in the morning, you get out of bed one of two ways. One, you can roll over onto your side, what we say roll over like a log. So
Okay.
you're rolling your upper body and lower body.
Well, they have a Viking football there,
Push your
too.
legs off the edge.
Which one are they?
And now you're going to use the elbow and the hand, and you're going to push up like this, and you're keeping the back straight the whole time.
Exactly.
An alternative would
Okay.
be if you're having a lot of pain in the back already. You can
I have a
slide
bulging
over
spinal
your
disc.
stomach,
Oh, God, how is it?
And now you're going to go ahead and
I imagine not good.
And now you can keep your back
I'm 23,
straight
terrible
like this.
posture has made me fear aging so much that I don't like paying for my posture.
If you were having
Trust me, I'm
this
at 31, and as someone who's been in front of the computer since I was 12,
having pain.
Right.
So
I'm feeling it.
number one, that was number one. Let's go to number two, Brad.
Okay.
Number two is just using too many pillows for your neck.
Right.
You want to throw me one, Brad?
Yes, I do, Bob.
'Cause this could be if you're on your couch or you.
Oh, sorry, Bob.
He's been waiting for that. There's
Dude,
some
Brad,
mental
like,
attention
fired
span
that
to this,
pillow.
apparently. All right, so let's say I'm like this, Brad. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to move you again. And I'm trying to lay down correctly somewhat. So look at this. You know, I'm watching TV or whatever I'm doing. You're on the couch. And, yeah, look at this.
His spine is straight here, but you can see it takes about a 40
Oh, yeah.
degree angle to get up to here. You can see
That's
the
not good.
TV easier, or your cell phone or your iPod thing. But look at your neck. It's really
Your iPod
inconvenient.
thing.
Now, what you can do is you can try to do maybe more like this, where you get the pillows.
Dude, hold on. Why do these books in the back look like 50 Shades of Grey books? There's like neck and back, but they're just weird. They're like the black background with like the glowing skin of the person. That's so weird. Let me tell you something about using too many pillows. It sucks. Yeah, the thing was, I kept trying it for my GERD, So they're like, use an extra pillow so you like do that or like boost yourself up. But then it hurts your neck. So I'm like, do I want neck pain or do I want GERD pain? Or it's like I have to rotate. It's like you just got to keep rotating between all the different pains. And you're like, all right, that one's fixed. Let's work it back to the other one. What'd you say? My bulging disc made it impossible. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, God, I lost it. My bulging disc made it impossible to walk faster than a hobble and pinched nerve that sent shooting pain all the way down my right leg. Oh, my God. How's it going with the gains? Gym's been closed since March. I hate doing home workouts. Yeah, I hate home workouts, too. That's why I'm glad the gym opened. Well, I've been going to the gym since June because it opened a while back.
But one of these wedge things
Over here. So that's been nice. So I've actually been going to the gym for
So
like
these work nice.
9-10
If
months
you-
at this
if you
point.
tend to be in the
And
habit
thank
of
God.
having a pillow, If you're in the habit of that you like to watch TV in bed or maybe even read in bed,
Sure.
this is a really nice alternative. And these
Oh,
things
you get the
are-
wedge.
are they, Brad?
No, I think these go for around $20 to $30, and if
Sure.
you get them,
Oh.
go on, search around, you'll probably get a better deal than
Foam
that.
wedge? Is that what you call it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. The other one is the leg wedge, so this
Okay.
is the wedge, and you'll see the picture.
Yeah, that's a solid wedge, dude.
I could read. I could watch my, read my phone or watch my phone. Or,
Right.
So nice alternative there.
Really, the bed is made for sleeping, not for all this other stuff, anyways. So.
All right, and we're sticking with the head here. Now, let's say you get up in the morning, you get to your computer. What's one of the first things you do? You look at your computer now, and if your head is forward like this,
Oh, God.
that's something we're going to want to correct too. And we've always said that one of the
All right.
first things you should do.
Again,
is
we talked
keep your
about this
screen,
earlier.
and you're going to want to raise it up.
Sure.
Because most people, their screen is too low.
Right.
And when it's too low, it brings their head down.
Especially if you're using a laptop.
Right.
Got the microphone. I have to like bring the microphone.
We got some good videos on how to
Like
make
here.
that modification. Put the
Yeah,
laptop.
so with the laptop, you're going to want to raise it up on.
Oh, this is so weird. That's not good. It shouldn't feel weird.
And then you want a separate keyboard for
Yeah,
it.
sometimes it might be really thick books. It depends. We have cordless keyboards. I just bought keyboard and mouse cordless for my laptop for $20 at
Yeah, they're.
the
Yeah,
office.
you know you're getting older when you see a
And they're gonna
bed
save you
wedge,
like
and you're like, dude, how much is that?
And by the way, we got a little desk coming out. A little
What
portable
the
desk
sh-
that
it's
we're
like
gonna
4
find you in
pillows.
October. Somebody
Oh,
sent
okay.
From Australia.
Oh,
Actually,
great.
unless I like
Little
scoot
little
up, I should probably like
laptop.
scoot up as well, like
Carry
this.
it with you. And,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Something to look forward to.
yeah.
Let's
All
go
right.
on.
Now, the next one, Brad, is that
All right.
and this is a lot of times people think this is not a problem because let's say they're just picking up their keys from the floor or something
Right.
like that.
All right.
And they bend over like this. And then they go like this, and it's called a straight leg lift is what they're doing. They're not bending their knees at all.
So, yeah, and then the hamstrings tighten up, which even puts more force on the
Yeah.
back. It's a double whammy, actually.
So
I would definitely not do that to get my keys.
It doesn't matter.
Right.
And if you keep doing this repeatedly and repeatedly.
If I'm getting my keys on the ground, I'm like
it's
slob
gonna
squatting.
break The straw that breaks the camel's back. Because
Exactly.
You're gonna end up in a.
Maybe it's because I'm half slob.
Not only the camel's back, but your back.
Yeah. And by the way, this is the one. We see a lot of people pulling weeds this way.
Right.
And this is even worse than because now when you're pulling the weed,
Oh,
now
that's
you're adding
that's
a
low
force
back
on
city.
your back.
That's like shoveling. Oh my god, when you shovel like that, that's like
Right.
your low
The
back
purpose,
is just
that's a
destroyed.
long lever arm, so it multiplies quite a bit of force.
Do you want to hand me my vacuum?
Yes, I do. Bob?
Give me my give me my vacuum.
This is where we have to borrow your imagination.
Yeah.
Is what we call it. That's I had a teacher used to say, "Let me borrow your imagination."
Oh,
All right. So one thing you want to
Oh.
do is what's
Oh,
also
there.
very harmful to the back is
All right.
bending and twisting. at the
Don't
same
bend and
time.
twist.
If you want to hurt your back, or if you
Can't hear him.
someone you
All right,
don't
hold on.
like, and you want them to hurt their back, tell them to go ahead and bend and twist.
and then pull on something.
And then pull on something. Yeah, that was, like a lawnmower.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You're bending and you're twisting
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't do that.
Also, when you're shoveling, if you shovel,
Yeah,
pull
shoveling.
off to the side.
Oh god.
So we teach people when they shovel, first off, to get maybe one of those long-handled ones and push it. If you're
Right.
pushing snow.
Yep.
If it's dirt, you shovel and you push it forward like this, trying to keep your back straight.
Ah.
There. What about the vacuum?
Vacuum's another problem because I see people doing this, right?
Oh,
Vacuum,
God, yeah.
Bending, they're twisting.
Right.
A lot of people who vacuum and they're having back problems, they literally can't do it.
Right.
There's
That's one thing I'll say. What things are you having problems with at home? vacuuming is almost always one of the first things I
Damn, I didn't even think of that.
But they
So
don't.
what we do is a lot of times I tell people to kind of put the vacuum handle on their hip, and they're moving their body along.
You're like
with the
dancing with the vacuum, dude.
Yeah.
So,
So you wanna
have ever
dance
seen a
with it.
vacuum before, Brad? Ever used
No,
one?
no.
I don't really know what they even look like.
Actually, they make vacuum cleaners now. I know Kirby, they're kind of expensive, but it's powered. When it pushes,
Oh, shoot, it just goes along
yeah,
with you.
and then when you stop, it stops. When you pull back, it powerly goes back. Those are kind of spendy.
All right,
Well,
okay.
we've got the little round.
Hold on, I'm gonna skip that a bit.
I'm
I
going
get it.
over and I'm working with a patient.
Okay.
And they're sleeping right here, and they wake up, and I'm going to give them some medicine. Look, I'm in this rounded out position here. Or maybe, let's say you're brushing your teeth over the sink, and you're like this.
Right.
It's really hard on your back.
Right.
I mean,
So just
when you're on
never,
the sink, what you want to
never
do is
do
go ahead
this.
and put one.
This is what I've
really
learned
whenever
here.
You can put a hand down for support.
Right.
Because it's going to take pressure off the back.
Well, if you're brushing your teeth, you might want to just stand up straight.
Stand up straight, or sometimes you open the cupboard.
It's just like
and
Bob,
put your
just
foot
tell
in
him to
there and
stand
it
up
gets you a little
straight.
bit closer
Right,
to the sink,
right.
so you don't have to worry about,
If you are remodeling your bathroom, make sure you definitely get the taller vanity. They make them taller now. It makes a big difference.
Oh yeah, remodeling my
Because I have one upstairs that's
my
taller
home.
than an old one downstairs.
owning homes.
Clearly feels much better on the tall one.
I think there's people
Ah,
even that
jeez.
sometimes, I used to wash my hair in the sink. I don't know
Sure.
if you ever do that, but in the morning I used to, and that's a terrible thing too, hard on your back.
Oh.
Damn, there's a lot of things that's hard on your
Put
back.
hand out for support so you can wash your hair with one hand.
That's how you got that bald spot.
Yeah, don't
Bump it
show
into-
that.
Yeah, I think Bob is
This is
serious.
a-
He's like
the
6'6"
fuck?
or
I was gonna get
something,
that
6'7".
Yeah.
He's up there.
We can get some from the hardware
Block
store.
that up. So, next one is this is a simple one, but we all do it
All right.
all day long, is sitting with a slumped posture.
Oh yeah, there we go. Here we go.
And we go into this type of thing. And this is very common in a couch, which is soft.
Right.
I mean,
Oh,
or
yeah.
in a recliner. You sit down and you just sink right into it.
Yeah.
And then here you are like this all night long watching your favorite TV show.
Exactly.
So,
I was just on a couch.
All right, posture check, everyone.
We rented a cabin, and the couch was terrible. Lucky I had a lot of throw pillows, and I was stuffing them behind my back and under my legs and all over the place. I get good posture.
and that's what, and Brad just mentioned it. That's the first thing you want to do is get some pillows, some throw pillows, get yourself upright so that you're in a good position.
Right in here is very commonly the part that's going to make you feel better.
If you're in the
yeah.
car, you're going to have to probably, even if unless the car has a lumbar
What?
support.
We just warped.
Um,
Oh, they got the
you're gonna
lumbar
have to
support.
then purchase something that we start people with a rolled towel quite often just so they can see what it feels like. But this is a McKenzie support. There's a
Dude, yeah, I'm like, I'm trying to
this is a
sit with
maple. We
proper
talked about
posture,
this
and over like a
earlier,
couple
like,
minutes,
yeah.
I'm just like,
Yeah, this one's got memory foam.
my
It's
body
really
just wants
good.
to like,
It's
ugh.
support all the way up. If you need it more specific, then you may want to go with the more of the roll, where it'll support more of that, one or two
Segments,
levels. Yeah.
Where this,
Oh,
this
my
one
neck.
really. I don't like this one. I
Yeah,
like
the
this in
body
my
just wants
office
to
chair, but I
sag.
don't like it in. This is see how nicely it pushes me kind of forward, so I
Right.
can work
Oh.
leaning forward a little bit. But I don't like it in my car.
Sure. Everyone's. a
I
little bit
actively
different.
practice
My
good
car-
posture to some
Actually,
degree.
my one car works fantastic. My other car that has a lumbar support, this is a little too thick. So every car.
Just
every
find a
body's
good
little
lumbar
different.
support.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they're rounded out, so point of contact.
All right, what do we got? What the shit's going on here,
There,
Bob?
His spine is all rounded out with a lot of force on it.
If I'm lifting right, so I'm keeping
Here,
my
let's-
my.
Oh,
my-
lifting, I
you've
see.
got a high-
So yeah, lift with your legs. That's the classic. Let's see. Which one is this? 7 exercises you do every day.
And these are exercises that I eat my own cooking, I guess as you put it.
What? I eat my own cooking. I do too. I hope I eat my own cooking, Bob. Corndor, you getting into the TBC beta? Yeah, I actually made a video. Hold on. From yesterday's stream. If you want to check it out. There it is. It's highlights from my Burning Crusade beta stream yesterday. I did it all myself. I didn't even hire an editor. I was my editor. Dude, I still love these spine cups. All right, what is
These
it?
are 7 exercises I do throughout the, pretty much every day. Some of them I don't do every day,
Yeah.
but the vast majority of them I do. And they're easy to do because you can do them you can incorporate them into your day. You don't need to say,
Okay.
now at 10 o'clock I'm going to do 7 exercises. A lot of these are ones that you should be doing throughout the day.
Right, you can do them while you work, while you drive some of them, and let's go on. They'll figure it out.
All right, well, let's give our little spiel here
right.
first, Brad. If you are new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us.
All right. They didn't
We
start
provide
doing the
videos
business
on
card in
TikTok,
2017. Now they do the
every day.
business card, which
We're
I
talking
think
about
is still better.
subscribing to us on YouTube. Our channel is Physical Therapy Video. If you're not with us on Facebook, by the way, if you're on Facebook, like season, heart season, all these things.
those dancing hearts.
Yeah.
Can we get some likesies, please, in the chat?
Over there, we give away a lot of things. In fact, we're going to be giving away a couple things this week, so get your butts over there and like us.
Yeah.
So,
We like.
all right, so let's start off with the first one, Brad.
They got the
This is a
powerful
very
boomer
common one that
humor,
everybody's
dude.
having trouble with. I just saw some research this morning that showed that they're studying the necks of and doing X-rays of the necks of young people,
Teenagers.
teenagers and young adults.
I just heard him talk
They're
about
finding out
this.
they have deterioration in their neck that's equivalent to someone that's like 20 years older, and that's been doing a job like this.
I definitely got like a
From
45,
from the
50-year-old
head
neck.
Forward
posture, yeah.
Stresses the neck and the joints, the discs in the neck terribly.
Yeah, it could be with them on a laptop or an iPad, or with on their phone.
Dude, it legit
coming
looks
forward
like 50
this.
Shades of neck back
They're
there.
just sitting like this.
Yep. So and for every inch that you hit us forward, there's 10 more pounds of stress on the neck.
Right.
So he's quite acute.
Every
He goes to
inch?
hit us forward, so there's 40, 50 pounds more stress on the neck.
Oh, my
So
God.
throughout the day, you're going to want to be doing chin tucks. So show Brad, you're not going. I'll go this way here. You're not going up like this, or you're not going down
All right.
like this. You're backing your neck up. You're backing the ears up, basically.
Like
Oh.
sort of pie action. Oh,
It still hurts.
Get that chin into the throat, head
Or
straight
someone
up.
I feel it
undesirable-
right.
Someone very undesirable.
Oh,
is trying to
God.
kiss you.
Right.
I thought it would feel better since I've already
How
done
many
a
times have
few
we seen
earlier.
that, Brad?
Oh yeah, it happens.
In our
Bob,
life.
it happens.
So,
Oh.
what you can do is do a bunch of these, and what's nice about these, you can do them everywhere. You can do them in the car, you can do them at the computer, you can do them at your
Oh, my God.
And if you wanted to add a little bit to it, you can actually give a little extra stretch.
Right.
And
Jiminy
use your
Christmas,
fingers,
Batman.
Or you can take this part of your hand and just go in there and push like this.
I think that's a hypothenia imminence.
Very good.
Anyway,
Hypo.
wait, this is one I do
What?
when I'm driving.
Yeah.
Because I can check myself out, so I'm not.
Oh,
keeping
my
head
God.
too close to the steering
Ugh.
wheel, and I'll do that chin tuck. And you get some weird looks when you stop at the stoplights, and people are wondering why is he. But anyways,
But they don't know who you are. So.
Exactly. It's all fun.
Dude, I would know who Brad is. I'd be like, dude, it's
All right,
Brad
next
from
one,
Bob and Brad.
Again, because of the head forward posture, and we
Oh,
see this quite
God.
often in people when we've seen patients. Generally, they're lacking mobility in this direction. Right.
Oh.
And because they're always working this direction, the head's always going in motion this way. So we okay, show me
Oh.
chin to chest.
I'm
Do that,
lacking
Then we have them go back. And a lot of
both
times, how far do
directions
they go
when I
back?
get far enough.
Yeah. It'll kind of hurt back
Yeah.
in there. Maybe
Oh, my
over the
God.
shoulder blade, and then they don't go back that way. And a lot of people do not look up. It's not like.
Yeah, they don't work on this direction, and because of that, they start losing that direction. And lack of motion almost always is equivalent.
It's the most
with
money you've ever
pain.
lost on blackjack? I've never
You
played
start losing
blackjack,
motion,
actually.
you
I've only
start
played
gaining
slots.
pain.
And
So,
one
if you wanna
time,
show Brad just, the way
I won
that
like
we-
$120 on a slot machine. That was the most I ever won, and I've always lost
And if it does,
ever since then.
I take a towel.
So now I
rub it
just
a
play
couple
the
ways
stonk
off and
market.
show you
Much
how
more
we're not
fun.
Actually, do each other ways, but we claim these kind of. Down like this, keep it low on the neck, not up here
Wait,
so much.
towel?
But if you got a nice squishy towel and you're having a hard time going back, that will make it much more comfortable, and then you can use.
Oh, okay.
Tell about the patient you just had, Brad.
As a matter of fact, yeah, she's I think 58 years old.
Uh-oh.
She's having neck pain. She just drove up from Arizona up to here. That's about a 20-hour drive at least.
She drove from what?
She had pain for weeks after this, and
Dude, that lady drove from Arizona to like Wisconsin to see Bob and Brad. That's insane. Like I feel like as much as I love Bob and Brad, you could probably find a physical therapist near you that like can tell you how to do chin tucks. Like I'm not gonna lie. All right.
this was kind of fun as a therapist because she's seen a chiropractor and she wasn't having success.
Oh no, Jesus! Who would have guessed the chiropractors? Now, if I was watching chiropractor videos, I would be concerned about copyright strikes. But here, Bob and Brad were good. Chiropractors, like, no doubt, they'd be like, they're probably actively everywhere. They're just constantly looking for you, just like, you need a crack. Except they find you. Except instead of copyright striking you, they find you and they're just like, saw you watching my things. And it's over.
And I said, she went like this, and she went, oh, it hurts right back there. And so I had her get the towel out. And it went, oh, that feels a little bit better. I said, I want you to do 10 of these every 1 to 2 hours.
Yeah, you can do a lot of these. I think.
See, this is like the physical therapist, like, put a towel around your neck and just do some light stretches like this. Do it 10 times and do it. And then the chiropractor's like, hold on. They wrap the towel like, oh, they just fucking yank you. It's like, all right, now we got to give you 1 of those a week. You'll feel your limbs again in 28 hours.
Often you can do these. It's not if you're having pain, it's not let's do it once a day, 10 times.
Right.
You can do it, like you said, every hour, every 2 hours.
As long as it feels better
Right.
when you do it, and you get back farther. 2 days later, she came back, pain was gone.
That's when it's
Pain
fun
was
being a
gone.
therapist. I mean,
Yeah,
we
it
call
really
that
Nice.
the miracle. We hope to see a miracle a day in our
Right,
clinics.
exactly. You want to show them the way you
Sure.
like to do it?
The other thing is you can take the selvage.
Selfage?
Okay.
The
I
edge
think
of
it's
the towel.
selvage with the V.
Salvage, yeah.
And that's the end like this. And you're going to go ahead and you're going to take that and you're going to put it right
It's like a
below
cape.
the ears here. And you're pulling on it so that actually is kind of a counter force.
Right. So it's right in through here is where there's some.
This should be a little longer too, but what's nice about this is you
Bob
can
is
work on
LARPing.
Different levels of the spine.
Right,
So now I'm a little bit lower.
You
I
pull
keep it up
up.
by my eyes, and I keep the towel moving along with.
I'm
my
definitely
eyes.
going to mess that up.
So I'm
So this level here
Yeah.
goes up. And
call
this
little
is
bunny ears.
this is best to be done in a chair with a backrest.
Right.
You wouldn't do it like Bob
No,
is doing.
exactly. I'd want to
Yeah,
be in a
don't
chair
do what
doing
Bob
it.
is doing.
And again, you can work on different levels. And it
Don't
works
do
out
what
really
Bob
well.
does.
Again, if you're not having pain, all you have to do is just go ahead and do a couple of these every day to maintain that extension. So
Right.
you're
Again,
good.
with the towels, when you're working it, the pain should improve with every repetition, every time you do it. If it's starting to get worse, you're not ready for it, or there's something else that may be the problem.
The other thing I can
All right.
guarantee you, most of you people are.
Also, hold on. By the way, like chiropractors, I've seen a chiropractor, or I saw one like, when was it? A few months ago. And it was like, they literally was just like, all right, do some stretches. Oh yeah, when he was doing the examination or whatever, he was like, Jesus, it is tight back here. And I was like, yeah. So he's just like doing this. And he's like, oh yeah, right in here, this thing is all knotted up, and you gotta like, all right. So he was like, all right, I'm gonna give you some stretches. All right. So he was like, do some of these where you do this, right? You do that for like 30 seconds, then you do the other side like that, and you do that like 3 times a day, and then you do some of these, right? And then like some of these. They said do those like 3 times for 30 seconds, and I was like, all right, that seems good. And then he's like, now we'll adjust. And that's when he's like, I was like, oh my God. And then he was just like, how you feeling? And I was like I did before, except a little weird. And I was like, is it supposed to feel better now? He's like, nah, sometimes it takes a while. And I was like, all right, I think I'm just going to do the stretches. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do the stretches, and then, yeah.
have a tight chest because again, all of our activities throughout the day tend to bring you in this rounded position here, and you can tell by standing up, Brad, if you face the camera, and if his thumbs are pointed toward each other, that means his shoulder is internally rotated and tight. And so he needs to stand
Wait,
up
what?
straight to the point where the thumbs are pointing straight forward.
The thumbs
And
are
that
pointing.
means he's in good posture. So you want to
Oh.
stretch the chest muscle. You can do it in a doorway. If the doorway is right here, I put my hands on both sides of the doorway and I lean in like this.
Right.
Oh, I do that
Sometimes you don't have a
after
doorway, or you might be,
every like gym session. You, like go against
the
the thing and you just like do this.
Right?
That feels good.
When I do this stretch every day, Brad, it's right before my run. I'm walking out to,
Sure.
and I'm just walking as I'm getting ready to do my run,
Yep.
and I just do a bunch of these to go ahead and chest
My friend thinks her
stretch.
chiropractor is really
Stretch
important.
the
She needs to
chest.
go like
I
every
don't know,
week. So
here,
how
I
good
take
can you
a
actually be?
towel
That's
to
the
go
thing.
like
Is
this
like
'cause it's hard for
I
me to
feel like
grab
if you
my
have to go
hands
all the time, it's
'cause
like, what's the
I
point?
have, tight shoulders or something
Yeah,
like that.
but that helps.
They're literally just
So that
fixing you
works
for
out really
like
well using a
a
towel
tiny
instead.
bit, and then
Next
they're like,
one,
all right,
Brad,
it's like a
is,
band-aid.
again,
They're not
an easy
fixing the
one you
like
can do with
underlying
chest.
condition.
It kind of fits along with the same one. We're working on posture.
And if they are, it's
shoulders,
usually the ones that are just recommending you like
you wanna go
physical
ahead and show
therapy
that?
stuff.
So he's going to bring his shoulder blades together and squeeze them like this. Now this
All
is
right.
again one you can do frequently. You can do this
Oh,
every half hour. You know, you can just go ahead and squeeze and even hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Squeeze and hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good
Oh
if
my
you're having
God.
knots in your shoulders. Good if you're having
Oh my
postural
God.
issues. This
Tell
is the
them
thing to
about the
start.
critical direction that you want to squeeze.
Yeah.
critical
Ideally,
direction. Hold on, I know. Let's see. I know like muscle knots. I wanted to see the thing. I have an excellent chiropractor. I go to every couple months. She doesn't do much cracking, more massaging, work with nerves, such. I always feel good after. Like that seems all right. You know, if it's more like massaging and like all that, I feel like that's a little more scientific and proven. You know, with like massaging and therapy and stuff. Let's see. Muscle knots. Muscle knots. Okay. What are muscle knots? Muscle knots are hard, sensitive areas of muscles that tighten and contract even when the muscle is at rest. These tense muscle fibers can cause pain in other parts of the body when touched. They're also known as trigger points. Trigger. Muscle knots can be caused by sedentary lifestyle, overusing or injuring your muscles, poor posture, dehydration, unhealthy eating habits, and stress and anxiety may also contribute. Muscle knots can cause aching sensations and pain in your muscles and joints. When you touch a muscle knot, it may feel swollen, tense, or bumpy. It could also feel tight and contracted even when you're trying to relax, and they're often sensitive to the touch. Muscle knots can cause symptoms in areas outside the muscles, including headaches, toothaches, and earaches. Treatment: rest, stretch, exercise, hot-cold therapy, muscle rub, trigger point release. Dude, I've had some trigger point releases because I've gotten massages before. Oh my god, I don't know if you've ever like done muscle trigger point. So like, all you have to do, like, there's usually some on your back. So if you like reach back here and you kind of just press around, you'll usually find a spot that just hurts, and it'll be like, oh, and you'll feel it, and then you just keep pushing into it. And sometimes it's like bad enough that you feel it go down your arm or like radiate. And if you just hold it, it like slowly goes away if it's like just a smaller knot. Like, that shit's crazy. Now, I remember I was getting a massage and I did the deep tissue one. So she was like going all around and they like found, it was like, I don't know where it was. It was like somewhere up in here. And she like pushed down and I was like, oh. And she's like, all right, tell me when the pain goes away. And it was legit going from like here on my back, like all the way down like to my bicep and like my lower arm. And I was like, ah. And for like 30 seconds, and then it just like slowly dissipated. It was like nauseating pain. Like, it was bad. And then it went away. And I was like, wow. Nice. And then it just kind of tingled and like circulation returned. That shit was crazy.
If you want to have a visual,
So, yeah,
in your
that's my
mind,
experience.
You're trying to take these shoulder blades and you're trying to put them in the opposite pocket. So
Back
I'm trying
here,
to
back pocket.
I'm trying to push this down and into the pocket, pushing this down
Push
into
it
the
down.
pocket. That's the thing you want to think about. You're not doing it. but
As
you're-
opposed to up
Yeah.
and back.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
Oh,
Right.
down.
Up and back. Right.
All right,
exactly.
down.
Next one,
No
Brad,
up.
Brad, and I definitely do this every day, and I actually do it twice a day. This is just a good back.
Yeah, because when you get the improved blood
This is for
flow, it
about
allows it to like
80%
actually
of the
heal the muscle.
population. Their back,
And
again,
it's just
you
better
can't
for
do
you.
forward activities like this all day long, so you're going to
Sitting.
want to make sure you do some back extensions.
That's
people
kinda
do a
like,
lot of strain, a lot of slouching,
with like working out, a lot of times people do exercises, but they do it wrong, so they end up just messing themselves up if they have bad posture, or like they don't do the,
and you're just going to press up
you
like
know,
this.
they're not doing the
Keep your
exercise with
pelvis
correct
on the ground.
posture or anything.
Eventually, you want to see if you can work all the way up like
Amount of
this.
time I
And
spent
because
rolling
do
on
a
the
lot of
floor on
these,
my
you can see I can go all the way
back roll, lacrosse ball,
Right,
tennis
yeah,
balls,
because
too damn high.
If you have tight,
I feel that. I got one of those. I rolled my back out yesterday. Oh my god, it was
wanna do
crazy.
that.
And now,
I
again,
hit some
this
like
is not
muscle
for
knots
somebody
back
with
here,
Spondylolisthesis or stenosis.
especially now that I work out a lot.
It's going to actually probably make it worse. That person,
because I don't
might
stretch my
actually
back
go ahead
enough.
and just do some of these.
Right.
Single leg to chest,
Yeah.
single leg to chest, and then even double knees to
Double
chest.
leg the chest.
That-
Woo!
They're the ones that are going to be the opposite direction of
Right.
that.
That's a small
Double leg.
percentage compared to everyone else.
All right, next one, Brad. If you sit a lot,
Yes.
these muscles, the hip flexors tend to get
Hip
really
flexors.
tight.
Oh,
And so it's a
All
good
right.
stretch. Another one I do every day. You want to throw me a pillow, Brad? I'm really worried about how this is going to come in. Oh, it's getting light. So you just go ahead and put a pillow
Oh, yeah,
down on the
yoga's
floor.
great.
You're gonna go
yoga
ahead
got rid of my tension headaches years ago.
and do it like this, and you're going to go ahead and you're stretching that hip flexor.
Right. So he's getting that stretch in here.
Oh yeah, that's a
Keeping
good stretch.
Posture to keep in line with everything else we've talked about.
My head being cut off on Facebook?
Here, let me look, Bob.
Poor fans.
Dude, they're putting this up on all the different platforms.
Oh, darn. Get
Fine.
up taller so we can cut your head off. There we go.
So again,
That's good.
I got good posture. Although we did see somebody doing it like this, Brad, and it actually does kind of give it a little different stretch, doesn't it?
That's like the
So we're learning
warrior
something every
pose,
day.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Again, do that on the floor, not up on your table at home.
The last stretch, Brad, would be a hamstring stretch. I just saw a study, Brad. They said there's 3 muscles you want to stretch for your back pain.
All right.
Sure.
And one of them is the hamstring.
Sure. Very commonly.
Hamstring
And
for
the other
back
one is the
pain.
QL, quadratus lumborum.
Oh, yeah.
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 But hamstring.
QL?
It,
The
they
shit?
come up, they attach to
QL
your pelvis, it
muscle.
attaches into your back. So you want to make sure your hamstring is being stretched out.
Quadratus
Go ahead and
lumborum.
Go ahead and put your foot up there.
Wait, where the?
And this is
That's
just
like,
one way to do it, keeping your back straight.
oh, it's like in your
Probably
lower
a better
back.
way to do it. I mean, again, this is something you can just do throughout the day. Is what I'm saying. If you're going to incorporate it in your day.
Quadrat. Oh, is that
Go
just the
like this,
quads?
you keep like this. I usually don't do the one sitting. I'll do it standing.
Sure.
At a
Oh, I guess it kind of
stairway or
attaches to the
something like this,
quads.
but then I'm like this.
Keeping really good
It doesn't
posture.
take
I
much
see.
to stretch. If you round over, you think, oh, back in high school they said, touch your nose to your knee while
Right.
you're stressing your
I'll
back
remember
all
that.
the way, and you're not isolating the hamstring. So,
Yeah, you're stretching
Granted,
your
I didn't
back
work out
too,
in high
and-
school
and
or
not in a
stretch.
way that they want you to stretch it.
do you want to show me one laying down?
Sure. With a strap.
Sure, with the stretch out strap.
This works out really nice.
This is,
All right.
if you have back problems, this is probably the best way to do your hamstrings, I think,
Yeah.
because it eliminates stress on your back.
You can see if there's any questions on Facebook, Brad or Lonnie.
Anything coming through? We got any thumbs
Dude, I
up
wanna
or
ask Bob and
how's
Brad a
Dave
question.
across the screen, or are they-
I want to
are they
ask him a
laughing?
question.
Okay.
Lying down
Dude,
exercises on the bed.
he's literally just like,
We're not sure.
Yeah, bed is fine. You know, the problem is with the bed is a lot of times it's so soft
Right.
that you sink into it.
You don't get
So
the support.
I take it she's probably having trouble getting up off the floor, and that's what,
Right.
Oh,
You-
yeah.
you-
don't we all?
Then hopefully you have a firm bed, and that's what I do with all the older patients or people that for whatever reason can't get to the floor. If you have a firm bed, that's best.
Oh, you can definitely do the back extensions on the
Yeah.
bed. If you're a little bit on the more mature side,
All right.
what you can do.
Well, we're almost
good
done with this one.
exercise for the back, just when you wake up in the
Oh.
morning, is just to wake up, put your legs up like this, and rotate back and forth like
Right.
this.
I already
This
heard
is
Bob
a-
talk about that one.
So,
from tilting my head backwards. You see my computer screen at work.
What?
So stretching backwards to just make it worse.
okay, that's a good question.
Yep.
Now she's saying her neck is going backwards when she's at the computer screen. She really might be forward. Wouldn't you
Right.
agree
Wait,
with that,
what?
Brad?
Yeah. If
She might be
this is
forward.
your posture, and you feel like your head is up like this, your shoulders might be forward. So, are you in good posture? Shoulders
Oh,
up?
I see.
And if you've been like this for years, chances are you may not get like this right away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it ain't
You don't
happening
wanna
right away.
actually start with the chin tucks.
Right.
I would do the chin tucks first for a while,
Right.
and then try the neck extension. And if
God,
it hurts,
right
like
in-
you said, then use the towel.
It's right on,
And if that still hurts, then you
right
might
above
need
the
to see a
big
therapist.
spine bone. You know how you got your like big spine
Don't
bone
push
back
it.
there?
If
It's
you're
like right
pain
above it
there,
where it hurts.
doesn't clearly get better after a few repetitions. I would
Ugh.
just hold, especially if it's getting worse, for sure. You need to see a therapist or go to your doctor and get that checked out properly.
Just a reminder to everybody, we're going to be going live again on.
All right. Pretty Patrick, lunchtime, 8 months. The big spine bone's connected to the brain bone. Thank you, Patrick, for the 8-month tier 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sweet. And have some snaps for the tier 3. All right. Well, I think that's going to be it for me. Instead of playing Nintendo Switch Wheel of Fortune, we watched Bob and Brad and learned about posture and stretches. So I think I'm going to go stretch. I'm going to do some stretches. I'm going to do some chin tucks. I'm going to massage my back. So hopefully you learn something. And tomorrow we'll proceed in the gaming. But yeah, you know what? Every once in a while, I think we need some Bob and Brad. So thanks for watching. Thanks to everybody who subscribed, resubscribed, drop bits, drop tips, gifted subs. Yeah, we'll probably do Banjo tomorrow. I also want to play Rampage, that the old game Rampage. It should be a fun time. That's genuinely helpful. Thanks. Hell yeah, yeah. Go watch Bob and Brad. They have like 1 billion videos, dude. They got 2.74 million subscribers. Oh my god. So yeah, if you're new here, click the follow button. Follow along. Be alerted when I go live. Thanks again, everybody who subscribed, resubscribed, drop bits, drop tips, gifted subs. And I'll be back tomorrow. Okay? Okay. See ya. Bob and Brad. I need the jingle one more time.
Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Oh.
Oh. All right, we're done.